Thank you so much for joining me once again today on Healing Hearts. Hear God's voice. In quietness and trust is your strength, says the Lord. Isaiah 30:15. We literally can create quiet space for God to speak into our lives. Recently, I was struggling with anxiety, burdens, and heaviness. God spoke to me and told me that for 5 days I was to create quiet space for Him to move and to speak. He told me I was to turn everything off that was creating noise. So I shut my phone off until 3 p.m. I turned off all music, even when I was driving. No TV, no internet. I only checked my computer once a day. The first thing I noticed was my addiction to checking my phone regularly. I was shocked how much I struggled to not pick up the phone. There was a lot of silence. I was creating space for God. I even toned down my talking. I wanted as much space and quietness for God to move. After work in the evenings, I would read a book, go for a bike ride, a walk, or just simply sit and wait upon the Lord. I could literally feel the God space my home now had. It was incredible. By the second day, my anxiety totally broke. The silence was now creating space for God to move, to speak, and to reveal. A tremendous peace prevailed over me. By the third day, I had a supernatural answer to prayer. Something critical was happening with a friend and no one had the answer. As I spoke to her on the phone during this fasting time, I said we need to find wisdom from God. As soon as I spoke those words, the answer came to my mind that no one had thought of. She pursued the answer and is on her way to success in this area. I had created space for God through quietness. It was life-changing. Do you long to hear God's voice? Do you need greater peace? Do you need to break the anxiety? Do you need wisdom in a particular area? Here are the simple steps you can follow to create that quiet space for God to move. Find a time when you're able to keep your phone, computer, TV, and other technology off for at least 2 to 5 days. If you need to, let your friends and family know what you're doing in case they need to reach you. Shut your phone down as long as possible. Try not to open it up first thing in the morning. Leave it off till at least 1 to 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Then shut it down again and only open up once again in the evening if necessary. Limit the time on your computer. If you can be off of it for several days completely, that's even better. If you have to check it for emails, do it once a day and don't go back to it. That's it. Keep off all technology such as your TV, your laptop, music, radio, anything that creates noise. Just shut it down as long as possible. The greater amount of space that you create in quietness and through quietness, the greater amount of room that God has to move in your life. In quietness and trust,